I think there's people who are gimmicky about it. Because an older person or an older guy who works out is going to stick to the basics that he know worked for him, which is, sweet. But, it's going to be harder for him to accept new ideas. So for a younger guy, it's kind of this like clout mentality of like, oh, I'm on the new wave train. But some of it's a little silly.
So I do think that sounds like it's really well spoken. Hey, actually, I do agree with the guy. There's nothing I will add to the fucking fact. I'm actually quite surprised how well he speaks, his mind. Seems like a cool guy, honestly. I don't really watch him. I don't have really interest in Sam Sulek. I never really cared, honestly. So there is that.
Like their whole thing is, this is right, you are wrong. And like, that sucks. That's not cool. And that's not even true, because there's so many people that get so many different results doing so many different things. Like the idea that they're following is, if I'm not perfect, then there's no point. And it's getting back to like the conditioning of preschool, middle school, high school, college. I want to get a degree so I know I can get a job. I want to know it's going to work.
Yeah, normies do chase certainty, but honestly, like it's quite certain that if you will work hard, like you can work hard in the gym and you can have, I won't say really very little out of it. You will have something out of it, but you can work stupid way. Like you can mess up the range of motion, you can mess up the control, you can do it with your shoulders more and not so much with your arm, and therefore you train your shoulders more than your arm, and therefore like it's not optimal on the muscles. Like it's good to target muscles, it's good to know anatomy, it's good to know biomechanics, and it's really advantage to you. I will say that science-based content, especially on YouTube, because we talk YouTube here, don't really mention that much of biomechanics and what's it called? Biomechanics and anatomy and stuff like that. They don't do that. They don't mention that. They don't show the muscles. They don't, like, honestly, I liked Atlan X back in the day. He was actually using a skeleton, and he was skeleton, and he was showing the muscle, the tendons, and he was using himself because he's really ripped and lean. So he was using what's it called? The marker or something like that, and he was like showcasing which muscles you work doing this exercise and stuff like that. I really liked it. Well, now science-based lifters, what it is especially like we talked Jeff Nippard here and Mike Israel. Those are the figures of the science-based lifting. And I have to say, I just watch Mike Israel. I don't really watch Mike Israel that much. I watched him here and there. I'm not really interested as much in the content of the YouTubers on fitness influencers anymore that much. I know my shit. I do my stuff. Here and there, I look on stuff. And I have to say, though, Mike Israel isn't really saying there is some locked way of doing stuff and there is nothing better for you. Like, he goes, like, I watched him just him reacting to the Sam Sulek training. And he was pretty much saying, I have some stuff, I have some information that is really important, and I have backed it by some knowledge. But there is this guy, and it works for him. So, like, what he was trying to say, and what he was actually saying is, try this shit, try this stuff, try his stuff, and see if it works for you or not, and like, figure it out by yourself. That's the thing. And people do not want to give a work. They don't want to step in and try stuff. They want certainty. And what people want, when they go to the gym, when they go to the gym, a newbie, he has 0 days, he was never in the gym. He is afeared. He's afeared of the gym. He's afeared of the situation. He's afeared of unknown. So he tries to go on the YouTube and write optimal, the best way, and stuff like that, and tries to Google it, tries to YouTube it, most likely, to go to the gym and know what to do. Here is what I say. If you are that type of a person that is afeared of a gym, the best content for you to look at is this one. It's Bro Science Life. That's the best content. It's 100%, no joke, correct. Even though it's a fun channel, it's comedy channel. But it tells complete truth in terms of what it is, what do you need to know. If you are a complete noob, you are better off with Bro Science than anything else. If I shall recommend a channel, it won't be a Jeff Nippard, it won't be Atlan X, it won't be Mike Israel, it will not be Horsecock, what's his name? Ricky Bookie, what's the fucking name of him? Boogers. What's name is? I fucking forgot, only. Bro Science is what I will give you. Watch Bro Science. That's what I will give. Watch Gym Idiots. Because you do not want to be made fun of. You do not want to do a stupid stuff. Watch Gym Idiots. Watch, for example, I watch Shredded Sport Science. Right here. Those are the contents I will actually recommend. Now, you should watch How to Build Biceps. You know, we'll just go like, how to build biceps, right? You do that. You can do that? Okay, like, fuck off, dude. You got Jeff Nippard there. Yeah, like, that's good, dude. I watched Jeff Nippard stuff. His content isn't bad, dude. Like, even this 40-second video. Let's watch it. It's not bad. Like, you're not getting bullshit. You're not getting stuff that does not work.
In third place, the easy bar curl compared to a straight bar.
Even though it's like quick content and stuff like that.
A more comfortable position, which is important because I hit these with heavier weight in the 6 to 8 rep range. In second place, the hammer curl. Even though
see, hammer curl, second place. He even tells that hammer curl is good, even though he was kind of back in the day telling it was not. I'm confused now. Doesn't matter. He tells you good exercise. Get easy bar.
Target the brachialis
Get
a bit more
brachialis. Yeah.
biceps per se. The brachialis is actually the same size as both heads of the biceps combined, and it pushes the biceps up and out more, giving the illusion of bigger biceps. You can make these probably even more effective by fixing your arm against a preacher bench, which will pull some tension into the bottom of the range of motion.
So it even gives you variation. Like, I don't really think, like, if you watch Jeff Nippard stuff,
the bench also prevents cheating.
in terms
And
of
my
like,
number one
yeah, this is what I
exercise
think is good
stretch
exercises.
the
You will be
biceps,
on
even
wrong
tension
track,
towards
dude.
the range of motion. It feels good.
What's like issue with people, and this is what Sam Sulek talks about, is people a fear of stuff, and they just overanalyze, overwatch stuff, try to be the most optimal, so they feel safe and secure because they are feared of looking like idiots. And in that case, you go, you know what? I want big arms. Like, don't overthinking it. Just go. I want bigger arms. You write in how to build biceps. You watch Jeff Nippard stuff, the most popular. The first thing I clicked on. And then and that's it. You know your work plan. You know, like, you're doing between 8 to 12 reps. You're doing like some easy bar curls and you're doing hammer curls. You're good to go. You're good to go. And then you watch freaking science fucking shit. Yeah. So that's what it is. That's what you do. That's what you do, dude. Don't even try to overthink it, honestly. Like, go for science-based. Go for bro science in terms of like knowing the untold truth of gym culture. Honestly, if that's the case. I honestly feel like the gym culture is gonna get into shit anyway. But I will recommend that. And then it gets to other stuff. Like, I want to build biceps. Just go biceps and go to the gym and do stuff. Like, you are now actually prepared, dude. You watch bro science, so you know what to do in terms of not to do. Watching Gym Idiots and bro science and stuff like that, so you know what not to do and you know what to do, and you're good to go. Like, that's it. And like, you figure out the rest. I mean, it's scary and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay, let's watch though. I kinda got into my own shit.
It's gonna work. Think like, okay, this is actually the solution because this is perfect and this will work. It's a snake oil of an idea instead of a product.
Actually, like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by Sam Sulek's way of talking and like getting the idea across. Like, it's crazy good, honestly. And I do agree though. Like, this science-based content is a content. It's a YouTube content. People try to be impressive with it, but I have to say, I never saw Renaissance periodization. He might do some stupid content for clicks. I don't know. He never said this is like the way to do it. There is no better way, or like do it only like I do it. Everything else is wrong. I don't think so. He was criticizing celebrities and stuff like that. He gained popularity based on that because, you know, he chased clout that way. That he was criticizing stuff. And he was saying this is the most optimal. He's not doing the most optimal stuff and stuff like that. That's cool. That's all cool. But that was really a content to gain attention, and the critic wasn't all that bad. What happened though was, and that's, you can choose whatever, Atlanix, Jeff Nippard, whatever, is people want to be popular, people want to make money out of YouTube or something, and they want to have some click. They want to have some marketing. They want to have something that the hook, some kind of authority of stuff. That's how science-based content was the gimmick. That's how science content became the gimmick, and that gimmick was used for attention, for monetization, for, I don't know, getting clients and stuff like that. That's what it was used for. And it wasn't the case that it was like science-based, I mean like proper science-based lifting though. Because science-based lifting, honestly, like I would like to actually know what proper science-based workout plan will look like. I will look at it. It might be actually really hard and tough to actually make like complete, like really good video. It might be too expensive, honestly, because you will, like, honestly, like, when you have a science, when it's just spoken, it's quite hard to understand, quite hard to grasp. But if you had like some, I don't know, 3D animations or like graphics or something, then you're better off with explaining stuff, right? Because I remember back in the day, I was watching a lot of stuff about nutrition, how oxygen works, how calories work in a body, how body digests these things. I can't forget it at all. But I was really like getting into it, looking it up. I was Googling stuff. I was watching stuff. I spent like quite a lot of time back in the day. Now I don't, because I know my shit. I don't really need to change much. I'm like really satisfied with how I look. I'm really satisfied with what I do. And my chase for the fitness isn't like getting this crazy physique and to impress others and being the top of the top, dude. If that will be the case, I will be probably taking drugs. That's not my case. What I want from lifting is to look good. I think I look really good. And to be happy. Like I do it really for ego to an extent, for sure. Like for sure for ego, dude. I love lifting. I love to look good. I love to look impressive. I look impressive. I'm not the best looking guy ever, I admit, like that's okay with me, but what I want is happiness. What I want is purity of it, and that's why what I found in a lifting, and I don't really want to give up on that, and that's why I fucking lift. I don't lift for others, honestly, that much. Like I, to an extent, will lie if I say I don't. To an extent, I fucking lift for others, but most importantly, I lift for myself, dude. And I enjoy being jacked. I enjoy being huge. I enjoy bulking up here and there. I enjoy cutting or not. Like I enjoy chill cutting. I don't enjoy like too much cutting. It's just there. But also I want to be healthy. Also I want to not do stupid stuff in terms of not, I don't know, persona, prestige, status and stuff like that. What I don't want to do and direct my motion, direct my actions is like giving up on doing the right thing. That's what I can't really find a different name, but I just don't really feel like it's, you should be lifting only for others. I don't think like you should be building physique for others, meaning status, persona, and something. Like, I understand that some people make money out of it, and I understand the reasoning behind it. Cool, all, have it all. But I don't think that's the way, honestly. I honestly feel like, when I think about ideas, I feel like what a healthy, perfect individual is. And what a society of those perfect people will do. And I don't see anywhere there they will take drugs. I don't see anywhere there they will lift for others. I feel like lifting for themselves and having like high understanding and stuff like that, that will be it and not this. So that's my kind of a view on that.
The assumption there is a science-based approach to lifting or an evidence-based approach to lifting causes a less enjoyable sort of routine. But some people may go in and say, like, just imagine for a second that the evidence-based routine happened to be more fun.
It's like, this is like kind of like, come on, dude. You say it like this is completely different worldviews. What Sam Sulek says it, that science-based lifting is kind of getting popular and it's a gimmick and it's not really that science-based lifting. And what he's criticizing science-based lifting is for it's not being a perfect, and it's wrong for saying that this is a perfect position, because there's so many people that have different and better results with different approach to the stuff. And that's the thing, like science-based lifting is most of the time Jeff Nippard, that's the most popular guy, taking some kind of a paper. It says, oh yeah, there is this exercise which I feel like is the best stretch position is the best because stuff. Like, honestly, I know my stuff. There has to be plenty of better people. Like, I have exercises which I look for, like a good stretch position. But here and there, I cannot really go to the stretch position because of the risk of the injury. It's discomfortable on like joint or something. And there is so many biomechanically. Like, for example, I will take average guy who takes a personal trainer, which is unfit, 40 years old. He knows he's supposed to do something with himself. He has some money. He goes to gym. He has no idea what to do. He has like zero desire to actually do a research. Therefore, he employs a coach. And he goes to the gym. So what's the problem with these people is that they never really did exercise or sport in their age. Like they did it maybe on a high school. That's it. Most of the time. Some of them do some kind of sport. Some do skiing. Some do bicycle or something. So they are not completely out of shape, but they're like their muscle definition on the body parts they do not train are awful. And also like diet is really bad. Like honestly, for this kind of people, I have like a solution for millions. And you can go it and it shall work. So for example, you like swimming. Swimming is top torso dominant positioning. Like you will not really build legs for swimming. So what you do for looking good is you do swimming and bicycling. You have good legs. You have good physique on your upper body because of the swimming. And all you have to do now is just improve on your diet. That's it. It's diet and motions and muscle groups. And what you do in a bodybuilding, what you do in a fitness, it's just you target muscle and you try to isolate muscles and like find out what's cause of something and like kind of it's really a min-maxing in terms of like muscle building. But in terms of for normal guy and people who actually need, like this is like the thing that will never fucking hear from anybody because these type of people are the main source of income for fitness trainers. Therefore, they cannot really give you option of a solution to your trouble that is you're looking like a piece of shit. Solution is you do bicycle and swimming, meaning you have upper body and bottom legs. So you have upper body and legs. You train that through like complete, not even fitness, but through a sport. And guess what? You're building that. Now you add in just diet, swimming, bicycle, and diet, upper body, legs, and diet, food. Guess what? You will look better. That's it. That's the solution. You don't even need to hit the gym. You will for sure look better, for sure. Obviously, if you got proper coach, if you got a proper coach, proper trainer who knows his shit and actually wants to put energy into you, you are way better off. But if I shall say something like, then is this. And if you want to like really improve, but you really don't like the gym, guess what? Swimming, climbing, then do bicycle and hiking. You will look probably better than some gym goers actually. Because now you are actually hitting even those stabilization muscles and stuff like that. I will honestly say like you will look quite good, honestly. You do bicycle, you do hiking, you do swimming, and you do climbing. Guess what, dude? You shall look really good. Obviously, your chest will be not so good. But even from swimming, you will get like chest. Like you will not have non-existent chest like bicycles, like cyclists do have. So yeah, you will look decent. You will feel great, honestly. You will feel way better than people who go to gym. You are on fresh air all day. You're hiking, you're bicycling, you're swimming. You will feel way better, honestly, and you will look good. That's it. And you have good diet. You're golden, dude. That's the solution.